So now a long time ago, I got what I would consider some pretty good advice. And that advice is that you have to watch everybody when it comes to your money. At that particular time, I thought to myself, everybody? Surely not everybody, because people have their own money. Why would they be so concerned about my money? But as I start to grow older and have some more experiences, I realized that that advice was dead on. It was on point. Because when you think of the world and the people that are within the world, their job is to separate you from your money. That's what it's all about, right? It's all about buying something, spending your money on something, having you separate yourself from your money. So they have your money and you have whatever trinket that they give you. But the money is the key thing. That's what people want, right? So you have to be watchful and you have to be a good caretaker of your money, or you'll find yourself without your money. So let's fast forward to this morning. I was reading an article, and this article was about, I think the man's name was Franklin Ray. And he was operating an LLC, a trucking company. He represented himself to be a trucking company with 4,700 trucks and about 4,900 drivers. And the reality of the situation is that he only had 2 trucks and 4 drivers. So that's a huge difference. And he represented himself to be so big because he wanted to attract investors. And what he was telling investors is that if you invest $20,000 with me, I'll operate a truck on your behalf and I'll give you 77% or share 77% of the profits, right? So you're going to spend $20,000, invest $20,000 with this man, and over a 7-year period, he's going to give you 77% of what the truck generates, the profits that the truck generates, right? And he ran this scheme on over 275 people, over $40 million, right? And they arrested him. And when they arrested him, while he was out on bail, he started or created another bank account and got another 1.9 million from investors, right? So he was dangerous. And after that, or I don't know, it may have been before that, but he also defrauded the PPP program and the EIDL program for about $2 million, right? So this guy made a lot of money off of representing himself in a way that he really wasn't, right? So I said that to say this. When you have situations, and we always see these things happen over and over and over again, it's just different people involved. When you see these situations play out, I'm not saying, I don't want you to think that I'm saying that everybody out there is about stealing or taking something from you. I'm not saying that, because there are legitimate people out there that have a way that you can invest with them, and then it's legitimate. They do exactly what they say they're going to do. But it is your job to do your due diligence on the person or the company that you are considering investing in. And to me, whenever I hear someone say that all you have to do is put up the money and you can reap all of the benefits or 77% of the benefits, and I am going to do all of the work, that to me is a red flag, right? Because we know that's usually not how it works, right? You can go out and start your own company and put up hundreds of thousands of dollars, but just because you put the money up doesn't mean that the company is going to make money, right? So when you're investing in that person. So you need to know something about that person. You need to know, how qualified are they to deliver on what they're saying they can deliver on? What is their track record, right? Who do you know that's worked with them? Who can you trust that you can talk to and learn about this person and what they are saying they can do and if they can actually do it, right? Don't just go out and invest in someone without really knowing who that person is, because that's ultimately who you're investing in, that person, right? Now, this person, Franklin Ray, he ended up pleading guilty to these charges, and I think he was given like 17 years in prison. So that's a lot of time to do in prison. And that's a lot of money that he defrauded people out of as well. Over $40 million, right? And I'm sure they're probably not going to get that money back. I'm sure he may have had to sell off some assets. They mentioned that he had sold off a 1968 Chevy Camaro, I think it was, but that certainly is not going to be enough to get over $40 million back. He may have had other assets, I'm not sure, but a lot of times when you invest X amount of dollars and it comes up to be this whole fraud, all this fraud around it, or the person is fraudulent, you usually don't get that money back. So be mindful, be a good caretaker of your money, and do your due diligence on those that you're considering investing in, right? Because everybody is out to separate you from your money. So just be aware of that and take the necessary precautions. That's what I wanted to share with you today. Certainly hope this information has been helpful. If you want to learn more about the freight broker business, I'll leave a free link. It's in the description box. All you have to do is click on that link and it'll give you access to my 5-video series. That series is titled How the Load Movement Process Works, and it gives you a chance to learn about how freight brokers move loads. Because if you can learn how to move loads, then you have a foundation that you can build a business on top of. And also, if you're interested in going out and getting your own load board, whether you're a truck driver or you're a freight broker, if you want to go ahead and get your own load board, we're going to leave a free link in the description that gives you 1 month's free access to the best load board in the business. I happen to think that that load board is TRUCKSTOP. I've been using it now for over 8 years, and I definitely put my stamp of approval on it. So check the link for those, or check the description box, I should say, for those links. So until the next time, I wish you the very best in your life and business. See you all the way at the top of the mountain, because the bottom is much too crowded.